I'm Mary Moonstar here to do your astrological tarot reading for January the 2nd through January the 9th. And again, I'm sorry I'm late. And we have today is going to be the solar eclipse. Today is January the 5th. And we're not going to see it in Los Angeles. However, even though it's not visible, of course the energy is still present. And just so you're aware, on December the 31st at about 6:21 p.m. Pacific time, Mars entered into Aries, and it has come home in this position. There are many planets that are home presently. We have Saturn, Mars, Neptune, and last full moon we had was in Cancer. Today the new moon is in Capricorn, and that's not where it's home, but just wanted to mention that, even though it is a solar eclipse, we're still here in a new moon cycle. So with Mars in Aries and beginning the new year with Mars in Aries and ending our past year that way, it is the very first sign of the zodiac. It's that very beginning sign of the zodiac, just pushes forward. And so that was what we can experience. However, we're going through such a metamorphosis process right now with the eclipses. And this is one of 5 eclipses. And anytime there's a lunar eclipse, there's always a solar eclipse. They come in pairs or triplets when they come in, just so you're aware of the updates here. So what is up with Mars being in Aries? Now, Mars being in Aries is positive because Mars can express itself in its true identity this way. And if you think of Aries as the baby of the zodiac, the very first beginning of spring, its only awareness is its own self-identity and its own self. It also has a passion to create things quickly and manifest things quickly. It's a fire cardinal sign and can be impulsive, of course. It could create war. It's the god of war in the mythology. And we always hear these old stories about, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So Mars is that aggressive masculine type of demeanor. But with it being home here, it's pushing us forward. And Venus, of course, is that goddess of love. And that is still here in remnants of Scorpio, and will be shifting into Sagittarius on the 7th, which is Orthodox Christian Christmas, and for my family they're Coptic, and that is the same day, that same day also is when Venus goes into Sagittarius. We'll get into that in a second. So we're also communicating like Capricorn now. So as of January 4th, which was yesterday, we have that Mercury coming into Capricorn. So it left that philosophical Sagittarius sign and now is in a sign that pretty much here we have a very big stellium in Capricorn. So we have the eclipse, sun and moon, both in Capricorn, 15 degrees. We have Mercury in Capricorn, Saturn is home with Capricorn, and Pluto is in Capricorn. So what does that mean? We have it in different areas like a symphony. Each planet has its own thing that it manifests and creates. And in this symphony, we have our reactions, which is our moon, our essence, how we communicate, which is Mercury. Our essence is our soul body, which is the sun. How we communicate, which is Mercury, and also Saturn, which is home there. So it's that disciplinary, karmic type of rules, laws. The father of time is that mythology on Capricorn. And also with Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's the home to Scorpio. So death and the unknown and anything transformative and being creative is all in Capricorn presently. So that means that presently it's an intense time. But there is other elements, of course. There's always other elements. And, the ascendant and the midheaven always is changing. The moon changes every 2 days. So things always play along with the symphony differently, of course. So Capricorn is all about personal achievements, goals, work creation, being goal-driven. The only thing with Capricorn is they gotta watch that controlling things. I did do a video on the Capricorn mythology, or one example of Capricorn mythology is that Father of Time had the ability to manipulate time, even though his children would go out to the beach, and these were sea goats. They would go out to the shores, and when they would go onto land, they would shift into regular land goats, and then they would lose their magic and ability to be sea goats and to swim in the sea. So no matter how much the father warned them, Capricorn, and no matter the situation, the children always maintain doing the same thing because that's destiny. So if it's their destiny, it's their fate. We can't have control over fate. Similarly to how Chiron's going to be coming into Aries, and the children that came from the era of Chiron and Aries, which would be from 1967, I believe, until, or maybe it was early, it's about 9 years, so all the way up to 1977. So I believe it's about 69 to 77, I would say. So we're all going to have that Chiron returns if you're also born in this era as well. So why I brought this up is children born in that era might have had an influence of their parents not allowing them to be their true identity, because Aries is about the identity. So again, that's like where Mars is. So Chiron is that wounded healer. So same with Capricorn, or same with this Aries Chiron that's going to be coming in. What we want to be careful with is controlling things in situation, and coming to also, besides looking at our own identity and what we have to work on in our own identity, but also watching that where we balance our work life, our political life, and all of those aspects that are work oriented, and balancing that spirituality, family matters, relationship matters, and peers matters appropriately. Now with Venus coming into Sagittarius here on January the 7th, 3:19 a.m., it gets along, Sagittarius gets along with Libra. It's a little bit different for Taurus, because Taurus is an earth sign, Sagittarius is a fire sign. So air and fire can tend to get along in the zodiac. So still, it's a wise sign that's in a place of romance, beauty, artisticness. So embodying love and romance, and in that spot is putting spirituality and wisdom. So that means that even though we have all these control aspects and several planets in Capricorn, and the moon here in Capricorn, eclipse in Capricorn, and out of the 5 eclipses this year, they're hitting the nodes. So it's a lot of Capricorn energy. But with that Sagittarius placed here, when the spirituality comes in, then we figure out the way to control that work type of energy that you're going to be pushing this year, and to balance that with family, home. How do you get along with your peers and your relations? don't just fall on the wayside from your spirituality and your family with that goal, personal achievement energy, balancing it. Even though it's good, you can push that work. It's very possible, and especially people here with Capricorn and water signs and earth signs, they can create an abundance presently. So new moon partial solar eclipse today in 15 degrees Cap, with all the other stellums in Capricorn. So aside from that, watching restrictions and mastering our work. So just like I always mention is that goat is always persevering and looking up at his goals and doesn't look at what's in between, just to how to jump into that goal. Or another thing that I like to state is that Capricorn embodies a shark type of energy, that it's gonna push like a shark towards its goals. It's gonna just dana, right? It's gonna embody what it wants, and it's gonna be goal focused. Because it's an old sign in the zodiac, it thinks ahead, probably even when it's a very young child. It's thinking about what's gonna happen in the long haul, and how can I get my work life balance and push forward, because that helps Capricorn. Whether in their chart they have things that allows them to be creative, their personal achievements and their work goals helps them feel good. So the main thing is balancing, like I said, your work, politics, from family and spirituality, and your peers, balancing that so it doesn't just always come off as someone that's goal-oriented and controlling the situation, or bringing in laws without thinking about family and home and your peers. And then of course we're still going to have that philosophical energy in the love planet here, and again Uranus also. So Uranus has gone direct, and that has been retrograding, and that went direct on January the 6th at about 12:27 p.m. And Uranus is the home to Aquarius, and previous to that, Aquarius also embodied Saturn with Capricorn. So it has that energy that's similar, but it's like a disciplinary hippie. It's an Aquarius, and they're future forward. And even though Capricorn is very future forward, Aquarius is about seeing what's beyond this world, what is otherworldly, what can we learn that has to do with technology and information. And then even though it's detached, it's a very detached sign, it also tries to think of everybody in the situation. This is our era that we're in. This is going to be the sun that's coming in during the second eclipse this month on January the 20th, when the moon is in Leo and the sun barely shifts 9 hours previous to the eclipse to Aquarius. So that second eclipse is also a cusp. We're going to have other eclipses in the summer that are going to be Cancer moons and Capricorn moon, and we're going to have a eclipse at the end of the year on Christmas, December the 25th, that is also going to be double Capricorn. So the theme for our metamorphosis now is focusing on personal achievements and goals. So that being said, also as well, besides the 5 eclipses that are touching here, that Uranus is Aquarius' home, that changeable sign that can do random things when it wants to. And it's going to shift into Taurus in literally 2 months from it going direct. And it's going to remain in Taurus for 7 years. So we're closing out a 7-year cycle of Uranus in Aries, where we were focused on ourselves and our identities and in a future forward planet. So we were creating our self-identity within something that was otherworldly. Now we're going from an otherworldly planet home into some place that is fixed and wants to be stable, is reliable and safe. So it's Taurus, and it's that second house of material wealth. Taurus is known to be able to materialize wealth because it wants to always feel secure. Now with Taurus being here in Uranus, Uranus is random and has unexpected changes and is otherworldly, is going to try to do whatever it wants. It's Aquarius, right? So putting your values and your materials and your wealth in a place that's changeable and random, that can give you kind of a general idea of how it's going to feel also for people with Taurus in their chart. And of course, earth signs as well. And some people may be able to create an abundance in this period and have resources in that way, especially if they're able to work with the Capricorn and the Taurus energy that's out there. But there might be, also on the other aspect where people might be having a difficult time stabilizing their issues if they didn't work through their identity with Aries, that Uranus. And so we're here to continue working on our identity, especially with Chiron shifting into Aries soon. So Chiron shifting into Aries February 18th at 1:09 a.m. about. So that Chiron, we're still working on that wounded healer aspect in our identity. And Chiron goes through each sign between 1 to 5 to 9 years. Now, between Pisces and Aries, so we just left Pisces, and now here we're coming into Aries Chiron. So it takes the longest, about 9 years in Pisces and Aries, because it's the most work that you have to do on yourself. It's the very end and the very beginning. So Pisces is embodying that spiritual aspect, and Aries is embodying the self aspect, and the wounded parts of us within those two aspects need more focus. By 2023, 2024, they're going to be aspecting other planets and the nodes. So some of the people here, especially those that are having the Chiron return, they're going to have a feeling of beyond the self that they want to materialize more on the immaterial, more on the spiritual realm. Especially if you're getting close to your 50s here, your 40s and your 50s, this is the time with your Chiron that you're going to start looking to things outside of your own wounds, because hopefully you already worked out all that stuff. So also, besides that, we have all the Mercury retrogrades. They're going to be 3 this year, and they're all going to be in water signs. And also we're going to have several planets that are going to retrograde this year, and all those eclipses. So Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Chiron is not a planet because it doesn't look like one, but it orbits. Chiron is the asteroid. However, it's sort of planet-like. It still has an influence, and that's also going to retrograde as well. But even though it's retrograding, it's still going to stay in Aries, and it's going to maintain being in Aries till about, I think it's 2025. So it's about 9 years. I'll have to look back at my notes to affirm, but Chiron's going to be in that position for quite some time. So that is the aspects coming in. So soon, since we have those pre-shadows coming in, we're gonna have pre-shadows to the retrogrades coming in. So since Neptune is gonna retrograde, we're gonna have that pre-shadows in here. Mercury retrograde pre-shadows coming up. But you know, with that Uranus going direct, it's transitioning us to a whole new, it's gonna be a whole new cycle. So some of the things that we're going through right now is just complete. It's gonna be different than what we've experienced in the past. And what else? Oh, also, so that next eclipse that's coming up on the 20th is going to be a Leo moon, and that's that creative life force energy and that sparkle, summer, childlike playfulness that we have here. It loves art, it loves beauty, it comes from the heart. And this is the signs Cancer, Leo, Virgo, is when it starts embodying things outside of themselves and integrating themselves with people around them. So because the first 3 signs in the zodiac is embodying its own self and in different aspects. So here when we're coming into that Leo moon, it's still a youthful moon, it's still a playful moon, and artsy, very creative. So even though we have a lot of that heavy Capricorn that's like, let's get focused, let's be disciplined, that work creation, we still have the ability to be very artistic and creative. And it's gonna be opposite the sun, Aquarius and Leo. And again, so we're having a lot of that opposition this year. So that Leo and Aquarius was our previous nodes last year. And so here it's being amplified in the eclipses, and showing us that our nodes also is Cancer and Capricorn presently, and that's also part of the eclipses that are going on this year. So it's almost like giving you kind of like do you remember kind of the review of what you did in the previous couple of years with the last eclipses and the last nodes, and then here, how are you handling your Capricorn Cancer nodes now and presently? So, and you know, this is the last of the teens here in the 2000th century, and we're going to start hitting into those roaring 20s in this century, right? So we're having a shift. This is that last teens. So what can we work on that's going to be new this year? So it's a lot of things that I tried to cover for you here, and hopefully I was able to touch the things that we can be working on presently. Is even if you're focused on your goals and your career and your personal achievements and mastering your work and looking for the recognition and the honors and searching straight for your goals, just remember to remove the restrictions when you can, to control the situations, your spiritual life, your work life, with your peers, with politics, with all of that. And sometimes things are better left not said, and just so that there can be some peace in your environment. And that comes here from a Libra, of course. There's a lot of fire in the air as well, so we have a lot of fire, we have a lot of earth, a lot of ability to manifest things presently. And so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do reads, since this is the beginning of the year video and I know I'm late. I'm going to do reads where I've done this before, where I'm going to read one from the Mermaids and Dolphins, and the rest of the read is going to come from the angel deck that I have. Okay, so here, since we have the eclipse, Capricorn, I'm going to read for Capricorn today. And the last full moon was Cancer, and now we're here at Capricorn. So you can tell a difference between Cancer and Capricorn, right? So this is that Capricorn, this is that time that it's usually cold, the nights are long. And again, it's a disciplinary time, but it's a time that not only to work on your achievements and goals, but to work well with others also. Okay, Capricorn. What are you going to expand in presently? So, first, are you aware of your worth here? And you gotta know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And even though presently with that eclipse it may feel like there's things that just don't make any sense right now, you're worthy, Capricorn, of good and positive, and your hard work probably is paying off, but just a little bit of patience here. Okay, and that was from the Mermaids and Dolphins. And now we have here ideas and inspiration from the angels, playfulness, soulmate card, friendship card, and body care. So Capricorn, I was trying to study your medicine totem in different types of philosophies. And one that I wanted to use was the elk, but even though the elk was utilized for Sagittarius, so it ends. But you got the white stag was one on the Celtic, and a goose came up on the Native American side. So what I want to state is that, let's say it is like an elk or a stag, is that you're strong and you move along with your peers. And you are able to create some good ideas and inspirations presently. Remember that Leo full moon is coming in on the eclipse at the end of the month. So we gotta also embody playfulness besides seriousness. It's gonna help lighten the mood of things presently. And when I was reading about that goose totem in the Native Americans for Capricorn, it was stating that the gooses are able to be the best with their twin flames. So if you have a twin flame relationship, you can embody playfulness and create ideas with this person. And if it's not, it's just a soulmate, it's family, it's friends, it's whatever it is, that is what it is. But because I saw it when I was studying on your totems and trying to figure out what I'm going to write next about you guys, what kind of medicine was coming up, and I think it's going to be the stag, but when it mentions the goose, it talks about twin flames. So you got that friendship card upside down and body care. So before you can be friends with anyone or be soulmates with anyone or be twin flames with anyone, whatever you were supposed to be doing, number one is your body. So now I want it to be upside down, it fell. So body care, please, Capricorn, holidays and from New Year's. And remove whatever you need to be healthy, to embody that playfulness, and the ideas that you have will be creative and come out with your soulmates, friends, peers, or twin flame. So that friendship is available, and it might not be seen presently because the focus has to be on you. Once you get yourself situated, Capricorn, then you could come in and play and enjoy all the rest of the things that are already here and available to you that are positive. And you might be able to create with someone special in your life, and just set the intention that you're fully healed, you're fully well, and so that you can create and be playful and enjoy your time with your loved ones presently. Okay, Capricorn, much love to you. Next, I'm going to work on Aries. So Aries, your read presently is from the 2nd to the 9th, but also I'm kind of theming this for the year of 2019 as well. But it is the weekly read. So here, Aries, dream big. You're ending 2018, coming home, Mars in Aries, and then here you're starting the year, Mars in Aries. So what kind of dreams do you have that's available to you? Let go of any of the small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Let go of any of the things that you feel is not enough. And what I'm hearing presently is shortchanged. Don't feel shortchanged, Aries. See the big in things. Try to pull higher and look higher so that you can see that your dreams it's possible for you to manifest them. Okay, sweet Aries. And then let's see what the angels have to say. That was one card from the Mermaid deck. Seeing here in going to shuffle divine time, signs and enchantment. So for your dreams, pay attention to the signs. Divine timing will work everything for you as the Aries. All right, Aries. So meditation, this is always what I say. Please, Scorpios, meditate. But Scorpio and Aries both share Mars. So, you know, Scorpio also embodies Pluto, but we're here at the last tail ends of Venus and Scorpio. So it's the very last 2 days here with Venus and Scorpio, so it might have some amplification or a need to still go inward. Go in and meditate, Aries. Set your intention during your meditation. What do you need to work on? There's something that you may need to study, whether it's about yourself or it's, you know, with that Chiron and Aries coming in, so that's going to also be touching here on your sun sign. So what do you need to work on? And if it's not something that you need to work on physically in a school, something that you need to learn online, or something that you need to learn about yourself, set that intention. The ideas and inspiration is available to you as well. That was theming for Capricorn, so it's also working out for Aries, and there is some harmony coming in for you, Aries. Just trust that it's here. Your dreams are available to you. Dream big and you can harmonize it, Aries. And much love to you, Aries. Next I'm going to do Leo, because Leo is going to be in the eclipse, the total lunar eclipse on January 20th, and that is going to happen at about 9:15 p.m. here on the West Coast, Pacific time. All right, Leo, a new dawn. So a new dawn upside down. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So when there's eclipses coming, your sign feels muted. And you're a sun. You are the sun. Your planet, Leo, is the sun, and you're going to be the moon. So that's an illuminary from you. So you may be feeling presently muted. However, just realize that just behind this eclipse period, you're gonna transform. Your wings are gonna come out. You have that ability to create. You can make some art presently, or whatever it is that's creative for you, Leo. You can embody a new dawn in it presently. And whatever you had last year or in the past cycles, it's already in the past, and just realize that a new dawn is coming. So let's see what the angels say. That was what the mermaids have to say for you today. I saw that spiritual growth card and trusting and freedom. So just trust your freedom is built to you presently. And you do embody a creative sign, but also it's a sign that also involves children as well. So I saw the children card here coming up. So your work can either be something that's your child that you take care of, or it could be your physical children as well. So trusting that there's some freedom in your work that's coming in here. So meditation, that came in for Aries, so it's coming in for Leo as well, fire signs. A new love, so it could be a new love for meditation, new love for work, real new love, or a new love for whatever is your intention. So Leo, set your intention so that it sets you free. The signs are letting you know what you need. There's a new dawn available to you. Trust in the signs. Look at the signs, Leo. What is going to give you the freedom that you want? Set the intentions when you meditate, because the love of what you are enjoying and want to do or pursue, or whatever it is, even if it's romantic or not, pay attention to the signs, because good things are available and the new is going to come. And as soon as those eclipses release here, you're going to start to feel a little bit more comfortable. But you're still evolving into something special here, Leo. So trust in that. And Happy New Year, sweet Leos. Alright, so next I'm going to work on Aquarius. My aquas. So Aquas, let's see what the mermaids and dolphins have to say for you, and also your sun sign. Happy birthday, by the way, to Capricorn. Aquarius is here. And Aquas, your sun sign, you're going to be in that eclipse period just as soon as the sun turns into Aquarius, which is on January the 20th, and that's going to happen about 1:59 a.m. Pacific time. So as soon as that happens, about 9 hours later, or 8 hours later, we have a total lunar eclipse in your opposite sign. So here it says wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So take a pause, Aquas. Things might not be clear right now. So when you think about the eclipses, it's almost like if it's a snake shedding its skin, if it's a cocoon, a butterfly that's evolving, they can't see very well when they're in that metamorphosis cocoon state. So just wait. Can't see right now in your current state. Just wait. Okay, sweet Aquas. So just take your time on whatever the situation is right now. Sometimes things might look intriguing, and there's an abundance card coming up in the shuffle. Things might be abundant and positive, but sometimes you have to see what it is first before you take the leap. All right, Aquas. Do another shuffle here. Aquas, I was listening and reviewing for you, and I saw the totem as the otter on the Native American side. So that's like one that works really hard and is eccentric and doesn't work like the rest of the types of similar species as you. So you're always eccentric, Aquarius. Which is actually, it's a very beautiful quality. You're emerging, isn't that amazing? So you're emerging with those eclipses coming in here, and there is support. The angels are supporting you, but you're not seeing that you're emerging, and that support is coming through. The abundance was here in the shuffle. It's ready in your reading. The miracles are available, and all you have to do is accept your own self. So put a little love in yourself, and that's why you probably have to wait right now on whatever situation that you need to wait on, because the miracles are here, abundance is here, support is here, and you're transforming into something new. So accept yourself and your identity as you are. You're beautiful as you are. That eccentricity is a rarity, and we love you, Aquarius. So everything's going to be all right here. And if you need to hermit. If not, you can handle it, go out in the world. But if you're metamorphosing right now, if that's the correct way to say it, between now and the 20th, just take your time. So things will be more clear once you wait it out. Alright, so next I'm gonna read let's read for Virgo. Alright, my Mercury friends here, Virgos, practical, logical Virgos. You have this eclipse coming in the house of Virgo. So this is like a triple work-oriented eclipse, because Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Mercury are all in the 6th house at 5:41 p.m. and that's your house here. So lots of practical work, logical type of energy presently for you here. So dream big as well. So this came up earlier in the shuffle, and this was for Aries. So dream big as well, Virgo. There's some good things coming in for you here. Let go of the small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Now, for you particularly, these words mean a lot, because Virgo, sometimes you tend to look at the very small details and even about yourself and come down a little hard on yourself, and then if you don't pull back and look from bird's eye view, you're not going to see that your dreams are big and available to you. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say. And that's for January the 2nd through the 9th. And also for a theme for this year here. Alright, and the eclipses as well. So we read the mermaids, and now we're going to read the angels for you here, Virgo. That music card is upside down. Music can be listening to music, creating music, or you can take music and just creating some kind of art or work, or listening to music while you work. And the miracles are available to you here, Virgo, presently. Your guardian angels are letting you know they're by your side, but you're not seeing them presently. This was also my card for the new year on my Instagram. So that guardian angel is available to all of us presently, and specifically to you, Virgo. It's coming up in your shuffle, so in your read. So the balance here, balancing and seeing that you are supported by the angels, your guardian angel. You're supported by everything. Miracles are around you. Manifesting the creation of what you need to create, what you need to balance to see the positivity and miracles and support surrounding you so you can achieve your dreams, Virgo. So that's your read for today, and I wish you a beautiful day. Soon we're going to have Mercury's going to retrograde March 5th, and I think about February 18 or 19 it's going to be in that pre-shadow phase. So just a little, I like to warn Virgo and Gemini and the sign that Mercury retrogrades in, that tends to create a little ruckus sometimes for your signs when there's a little retrograde. So it's a little more caution, or heed the caution when Mercury's retrograding Virgo. And it's gonna retrograde in Pisces. It's not the best position also as well. So it's gonna come up a little bit emotional and spiritual, and carry a lot of things here for you, Virgo. But you can work with it also, because even though it is also your opposite sign, so that might allow you to see the yin and yang of things as well, even if it feels like a difficult aspect. Alright, so next, the read for Cancers. Actually, let's read for Gems. So we're on that topic of Mercury. So, Gems. Mermaids and dolphins want you to forgive yourself right now. That self-forgiveness card came up. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're the universe's perfect child. And even the word God doesn't necessarily have to mean a spiritual being, or it's generating, organizing, and destroying energy. And destroying is not necessarily bad either. You know, I'm a big fan of every sign of the zodiac. So things that are like Scorpio that have to destruct means that it's going to regenerate anyway and start anew. So start anew with this here, Gemini, and forgive yourself for whatever you're probably writing yourself hard with. I know how Gemini can come down on themselves and then get super anxious. Be a little more gentle on yourself right now. Things might seem heavy in the air because of all that Capricorn for you, Gemini, but just let it all go and everything will be okay. Forgive yourself. Go a little easy on yourself. All right, so what do the angels have to say for you, Gemini? Gemini, again, that Mercury is going to be retrograding March 5th, so the pre-shadow phase is going to be around the 18th or 19th of February. And, you know, I was just mentioning with Virgo that sometimes it tends to be a little bit extra work for you when the planet is retrograding, and also for the sign that it's retrograding in. It's going to be retrograding in Pisces, which might come up a little uncomfortable for you, but let's see. All right, here, Gems. Retreat. So take a time out to self-forgive and relax. Take a little retreat. Dream, maybe sleep. Geminis can dream amazing dreams. Sometimes I hear, and they're very detailed. They can be intense or good or positive, but take that time to dream. And even if it's daydreaming as well, those miracles are available to you when you get some rest and retreat. But you have to realize it's going to be your power when you take a break, and you will spiritually grow. That's going to be the outcome. So whatever metamorphosis process that you're going through as well during these eclipses this year, and everything that you're working through right now presently, gems, your spiritual growth is going to come through here. So work on getting some rest, manifesting and creating and thinking of what you want to create by that full moon. Starting here in that new moon, create your dreams, and miracles are available. It's your power, and the spiritual world is letting you know that you're about to tap into it and expand. So forgive yourself, let that go, get some rest, get some dreams, so those miracles can come in here for you. Okay, Gem, it's your power. It's coming in. All right, so gems, now let's do Cancer. Alright, so Cancers, you had that last full moon. We got the node in Cancer, tapped in Cancer. Here we got the eclipse opposite in your home, opposite your home in the moon. So might feel heavy and you know, deep or dark maybe for you right now, Cancer. But just hang in there. Things will lighten up soon with that creative Leo moon here eclipse. So you need a little playtime, Cancer, and it's upside down, so it's saying like please accentuate on the playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestations. So dolphins are always happy, lighthearted, little trippy, happy guys from the ocean like you, Cancer. So get a little play in there, release some of the emotions that you might be having presently with all that opposition here, and the amplification of your opposite sign in the eclipses. Alright, the Archangel Michael and the trust. So just trust that there's protective energy around you, Cancer. Archangel Michael is that protector. When there are situations that are happening where you have an emergency. Oh, they dropped my selenite. Oh, okay. So yeah, extra card came up here, trust. I like to read 5 cards. So get some focus going in here, Cancer. There's going to be some harmony when you put some focus into your future with that Capricorn. So make some plans to master your work and move forward with your career and your personal achievements. You'll be celebrating it. You'll be celebrating the eclipses as well once it's past here. There's going to be some harmony for you and serenity. Just know that you're emerging through whatever that process is presently that you're working through. However, just remember, if there's some focus that you need to focus on, maintain that focus, because it's going to create harmony. It's going to allow you to celebrate and be serene. Start this new energy here in the new year, emerging into a new butterfly and transforming. So looks like first enjoy a little playtime, and then you can emerge into the things that you're working towards that will harmonize some good things for you here, Cancer. Just trust. All right, Cancer, and we did. All right, so let's do Taurus, because Uranus is going to be in Taurus, and it's a close of a cycle here, and Taurus, you've been having Scorpio in your home for just such a long time, Venus. What can you simplify after you waited through all that, and have you been enjoying yourself? That dream big card came up, and so forgiveness, so that's theming here, but what is your card? All Alright, so we have, let me show you one more time. It doesn't feel like your card yet, Taurus. Oh, Taurus, what is going on presently with you? Alright. So Uranus went direct, and that's in Aries, and we're just a few degrees from it being in Taurus very soon. And Mars is also going to be in Taurus on Valentine's Day as well. So your planet's going to be coming up and bringing some goodies here for you. We gotta get you to pay attention to whatever it is that you're working on presently, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, this is your card. Pay attention upside down. So notice the repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. And Taurus likes valuable things, and our values are being tested when Uranus comes into Taurus in March. I believe it's what, March 6th? So March 6th, we're going to have that Uranus in Taurus. So pay attention to the values of things. Pay attention to the repetitions. Pay attention to when you are bratty or not bratty, or when you know you're being practical and logical, and when you know sometimes you have to also depend on the unknown and the divine, changing the course of things. Because you like to be grounded and stable, and you're going to be embodying a planet that changes. And if you're not used to change, it's time to try to work through it, if you can, by paying attention to the signs presently, Taurus. So yield to the guidance that the universe is telling you right now. And if something keeps repeating, it's because you just have to accomplish figuring out how to work through it the next time, and develop a better habit towards preparing yourself for when that instance comes back and repeats. How can you change its course? How can you react differently this time, Taurus? Okay, so that blessings card and support. It's about releasing if there's something that you need to release presently, Taurus. Your prayers will be answered when you let that situation go. Okay, too many cards. It's like 8 cards. So forgiving yourself as well. So we all might be coming down on ourselves now presently. And the power presently is to trust your own truth, trust your own guidance, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So here we have that surrender and release. I saw it in your shuffle. And that's your power when you surrender and release, and the enchantment is ready to come in here. And trust the truth and integrity of things, that when you release whatever you need to and let it go, that you will attain your power. Maintain it with enchantment. Just trust your truth and your own integrity. That soulmate card, whether it is family, pets, friends, or your twin flame, whatever it is, trust your truth with this person. There's enchantment with them. It's available to you. But the power is when you release your own stuff and let that go, then you allow the truth and enchantment to come in presently, Taurus. Because you may not be seeing that that person feels the same as you, or understands you the same, or has the same feeling of enchantment as you. But the truth is not revealed because you're still holding on to something from the past, possibly. So what can you let go of in this situation right now, Taurus? And that's why that pay attention. What's repeating, and let go of it, so that positive can come in with that soulmate, or if it's your twin flame. We always like to try with our twin flame, right? All right, Taurus. Because in the long haul, it is worth it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And no use in pretending like it's not true, just to keep it logical. Okay, Taurus. And Happy New Year, by the way. And next, I'm going to go ahead and read for Pisces. You got that alchemy right now, but it's upside down. Do you know you have the Midas touch? And every project that you begin presently can turn into gold, but you have to trust that it's going to turn into gold, Pisces. And that was from the Mermaids and Dolphins. What do the angels have to say? That ideas and inspiration card came right away for you, Pisces. So that you got to celebrate your ideas and inspirations right now, because it's going to create alchemy. So divine guidance is available to you presently. Your cards are coming up very easily. Got an extra card, harmony. So for you, Pisces, ideas and inspiration is available for you to celebrate, but maybe you're not seeing it because you got to trust in the divine, Pisces. Set your intentions and pay attention to the signs. See what it's telling you, because you got that Midas touch right now. The mermaids and the dolphins, that's your crew. They're telling you it's available. You have the touch of gold right now. What are the signs telling you that your touch of gold is available to you? Something that you can celebrate with your ideas. Your mind is a plethora of wisdom, and the guidance is available. Just try to tap in. So tap into that harmony, tap into the signs, because it's going to create that alchemy for you, Pisces. So you had a little bit of a eclectic read today. And it said here to balance the blessings. There's a lot of good cards for you, Pisces. So I don't know what's going on right now, but good things are here for you. So that ready, set, go card also coming up here for you. And the angels, Pisces, good things are going to come for you. It's going to be, again, see, the alchemy wanted to come out. So Mercury is going to be retrograding in your sign. So maybe that could be making you feel a little bit like uncomfortable with your situation. However, you're going to be able to communicate and create things easily that way. So put a little faith in your own creation of things and the blessings of things in your own ideas and inspirations, because a lot of good things are available to you presently. There might be a helpful person to look to right now, Pisces. So if you need to get like an opinion on where direction you need to go, listen to the signs, listen to the things around you, listen to the music, listen to the birds. Whatever the signs are telling you, pay attention to them, because some positive things are coming for you. You just have to see it. All right, so we did Pisces. Did we do Scorpio? I don't think we did Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. You've been in Venus for quite some time, so that's gonna probably be such a relief when it stops. And that's about to happen in 2 days, January 7th. So okay, so I was having a little technical difficulties during Scorpio. So I have here that synchronized card came up, synchronicity, and your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So what can you presently flow with, Scorpio? These were the cards that I did shuffle for you, but for some reason my video was glitching. But here we have ideas and inspiration, balancing your ideas and inspiration, and support yourself, Scorpio. Here the support is available to you, and I always suggest strongly, no matter what the situation is, Scorpio, always take a retreat, always meditate on the situation, because whether this is a twin flame, or if it's a loved one, a pet, or a friend, whatever this soulmate aspect is, you gotta focus on the own balance of yourself, and it is supported by the angels that you retreat. And once you retreat and take that moment, the ideas will come in and you will synchronize with this soulmate that you have here. So take a moment, Scorpio, as I always highly suggest for you. Okay, so next I'm going to read for Libra. Okay, Libra, Libra, what do the mermaids and dolphins have to say for you presently? That mother healing card and consulting an expert. So you may have to heal some kind of feminine aspect. So it still came up, that mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desire manifests more rapidly and accurately. So this may not necessarily literally mean healing your aspects with your mother, or it may be. So you may have to work through some kind of healing towards your mother, or towards the feminine aspect, or towards femininity, or towards people that are females. So healing that aspect, or even healing it in yourself. The left side of the body is the feminine, the right side of the body is the masculine. If you're meant to heal that within yourself, so looking more towards on being a positive light towards your healing your feminine aspects within you as well, if it's not environmental. Let's see what the angels have to say, Libra. So the enchantment and the guardian angel in the shuffle for you. This read is from the 2nd to the 9th of January, and also embodying the theme of 2019 for us here. So Libra, we have here that soulmate coming in throughout the reads today. So that soulmate, again, I like to repeat, it can be family, it can be friends, it can be your twin flame. Not everyone has a twin flame. Sometimes there's just romantic partners or friendships or peers or relationships with family. So that harmony can be available with the soulmate that you have, and that Archangel Michael always likes to come in and heal situations that need quick healing. The ideas and inspirations are here, and the signs are here. Libra, what can you heal with Archangel Michael that can create harmony with the soulmate, that could create ideas and inspirations, and that are giving you signs towards healing that feminine aspect within you, so that you can create harmony and good things and great ideas with yourself and with others. So pay attention to the signs presently, Libra. Maybe it's a little hard to decipher because Venus is now coming out of Scorpio, so it was a lot of heaviness for some time. But just pay attention to what's coming in presently now, Libra, and try to see what is that feminine aspect that you have to work through and heal at this moment. What are the signs telling you presently? Okay, Sagittarius, you left Mercury and you're entering into Venus. So we still have your energy here. I see that tranquility card and healing your heart. So what tranquility can you work on and heal your heart with here? It's time to take a little time inward to contemplate presently, or consult someone. Alright, so here, let's see. There's a treasure chest available to you now, Sagittarius. It's an unforeseen windfall of new abundance that's coming to you now, so just pay attention to the signs. You're here in that love planet with Venus. You left Mercury. You can dream. Dreams are available to you, per the mermaids and dolphins. Now let's see what the mermaids are talking about. The angels will let us know here. So it's all about divine timing, Sagittarius. The miracles are available to you. There's a treasure chest available to you. Maybe you just have to take a little time inward out in nature. Enjoy yourself. The signs here telling you things. So this is another theme it was also for Libra, came in for Sag. So the signs will tell you what you need to heal and what miracles are available. And the only way to really see it is to go inward. And the divine will tell you when it has to handle the situation. It will come in and give you the information. But the focus right now is healing yourself. Once you heal yourself, then you can move forward towards your treasure chest and towards all the good things that are available to you. So meditate, pay attention to the signs. There are miracles available. It's all on divine time. Sometimes we have to do things based on the divine. Alright, so let's do the overall outcome for this week and for 2019 for everyone here. What do the mermaids say? mermaids and dolphins say father healing. So healing that masculine aspect in us, whether it's literally healing our father type of energy in our lives, or healing it within us, because we all have a masculine and a feminine within us. Are we healing that aspect within us or in an environment? Also, with all that Capricorn in our environment, can we heal that aspect, because it is like the father of time. So your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Let go of whatever situations on the masculine that you're harping on presently. Let it go so that that good comes in. And what do the angels have to say for us here? Oh, that forgiveness. So forgiving that masculine energy so that we can let go and dream big here. So that dream card upside down. So once we heal whatever we need to heal and pay attention to the signs of things, we could dream big. And I wish you a beautiful eclipse. I wish you a beautiful 2019. And I'm going to work towards not being late this year. It's one of my resolutions, is to be on top of my game with my videos with you and with all my posts. Thank you so much for your patience with me as I'm developing Mary Moonstar. And I wish you a beautiful day. And if any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear it. Love to see it in the comments. Drop in a little like or anything. And also, just to let you know, I have one card reads on my website, and also have I do random reads on my Instagram, mary.moonstar, and as well I also write on Twitter, Mary Moonstar with a double R at the end. Thank you so much for tuning in. Satnam.